Good morning, Kasner students. I'm Mrs. Beer, your school psychologist.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mrs. Morales. I'm one of the counselors here at Kasner.
And I'm Mrs. Monroe. I'm the other counselor here at Kasner. Today we have a presentation for you about wellness and staying connected. And this topic is really important to me because it came from you guys. So when we've been sharing these presentations, we got some feedback that something that you guys are struggling with right now is figuring out how to stay connected, even though we're doing distance learning, even though things are a little bit different than they would have been in years past. And so we just want to talk to you about how, you might be feeling right now. You might be feeling lots and lots of different things. We're going to share some things you can do to get involved here at school, and we're also going to share some things you can do to get involved outside of school. So my portion of the presentation really is just to talk to you about however it is that you're feeling right now, and let you know that is 100% okay. You might be feeling angry because there's things that you were looking forward to doing that you haven't been able to do in this time right now, whether that's at school or outside of school, birthday parties, celebrations, maybe things you weren't able to do that you've been looking forward to. You might also feel sad or stressed or overwhelmed. You might be grateful and happy because you're spending more time with people that you might enjoy spending time with. Maybe you're being very successful here at school because this platform is really working for you. You could be feeling all sorts of things, and I want you to know that's okay. One of the things I think people forget is that you can feel multiple things all at the same time. And so you might be feeling angry and happy and sad all at the same time, and that is 100% okay. I think that a lot of times our adults on campus are great resources for you. So if you have a trusted adult, any of the teachers or coaches, myself, Ms. Morales, Mrs. Beer, we're all here to support you. And sometimes what that looks like is just giving you a place to tell us how you're feeling and to just sit there with you and let you feel how you feel. My job is not to sit there and fix it and be like, oh, I'm gonna make sure that you're happy by the end of this conversation. My job is to acknowledge, you know what, it is kind of overwhelming right now. We're all a little bit stressed. We're all a little bit angry. We all have stuff going on, and it's okay to feel that way. And if I can provide you some strategies and supports to help you when you are feeling that way, that's kind of my goal. And so the way that we do that is through simple things like check-ins. So this slide shows you that something that I would like you to do is check in with yourself throughout the day. So not just one time in the morning, but throughout the day, like before you're starting each of your classes. Think in your mind like, okay, on a scale from 1 to 5, how am I feeling right now? And what I would love you to do is kind of look back at that and use it as a way to kind of see if there's patterns or certain times of the day that you're feeling your best or certain times of the day that you're struggling, and use it as a check-in for yourself. So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you. And now Ms. Morales will share how you can get connected here at school.
Thank you, Ms. Monroe. So I'm going to talk about how to get involved on campus. And one of the things that can get involved in campus is playing sports. So I'm going to show you in a few minutes a clip from Mr. Mikulovich, our athletics director, of what sports are happening at Kasner. We have quite a bit of sports going on, and he's going to break down all the sports that you can sign up to, and also the dates and all the logistic pieces. But guys, also if I wanted to share that if you think that you were not going to make it in the team or anything like that, don't worry. A lot of sports, there are no cuts. So everybody gets to participate in the sports. So don't think just because you think you're not good enough, you can still participate in the sport, because we want anybody to just join. So I'm going to play a clip with Mr. Mikulovich, and he's going to give you all the details.
Hello, I'm Matt Mikulovich, the athletic director here at Kasner Intermediate. I want to talk a little bit about what our fall sports look like coming up. It starts December 9th. You can get involved with our girls volleyball program, our girls and boys water polo program, girls tennis, girls golf, and our football team, as well as our boys and girls cross country. I'd like to talk a little bit about our screening. Make sure that you get this taken care of before the December 9th date. If you've done so far, that'd be great. But right now, we definitely need to have these in our possession. We want to make sure that you get involved. As you saw across the screen of all our championships and behind our wall of champions, we'd like to make sure that you leave a legacy here at Kasner. So we look forward to seeing you December 9th. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a contact at 327-2617. Have a great day. Again.
Thank you, Mr. Makalovich. Looks like, guys, I just want to let you know what we have at Kastner about our clubs. So as you can see, we have 10 clubs on campus. A lot of them are very popular. For example, the anime club with Mr. Louder. It's a popular club. Everybody loves Mr. Louder. If you have them in your class, you know what I'm talking about. Latino club is very popular too. The video game is very popular as well. But as you can see, we have many clubs that you can participate, and it doesn't matter what number. Do them all if you would like. Every club, they meet once a month, but the facilitators can let you know what times and days they will meet. And all their information are on the right side. And then next, I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Castle. He's our activities director, and he will let you know what's going on campus. And also, just for you guys, if you're interested in the future for next school year, he oversees leadership. So if you're interested in leadership, he's the person to talk to get involved in leadership, okay?
Good morning, Kastner. How are we doing today? Hey, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to all of you. We're excited that some of you are coming back. We know that some of you will be staying online and some of you will be back face to face. Either way, I just want to invite you guys to get involved. There'll be a lot of things, there already are a lot of things to get involved with online. There are clubs, there are lunch activities going on just virtually. We're having a virtual rally coming up. And whatever you can do to get involved, we want you to be there. We want you to have fun and feel connected to our campus. We love you, we missed you. We hope you guys are having a great time. We can't wait to see some of you and hope this all gets back to normal soon. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Castle. So next, I will pass it along to Ms. Beer, and she will let you know what other things you can get involved.
Thank you, Ms. Morales. So we just went over some different ways in which you can stay connected while on campus. I'm going to go over some things that you can do to get and stay connected outside of school. So things that are available in the community. So you guys at this point, you're Zoom experts, okay? You've been going through this for months now. You're used to how your classes operate. So use those skills in order to set up virtual events and meetings with your friends outside of school. You guys can get together to talk about areas of common interest like books or movies, video games, sports, music, games, whatever it is that you're interested in. So all you need to do is just go ahead and use your Zoom link, and then you can go ahead and you can send out meeting invites, and you guys can connect the same way that we do on campus with clubs. You can do something similar outside of school. Another option is through gaming online. So whether it's through Fortnite or it's through something like fantasy football, depending upon the game console that you guys have, you can use that as an opportunity to connect with other students as well. And then it also allows you to have kind of a little competitive edge, especially if you're not involved in sports on campus. Something else that you guys can do, send notes and cards through snail mail. I know it's not really cool anymore to send things through snail mail. However, I have to tell you, like, that is one of my most favorite things, is to go to my mailbox and see like a card from somebody, versus bills or, other things. So sending something to somebody and just sending them a positive note or an affirmation, letting them know that you care about them. The great thing about this is that it not only brings joy and happiness to somebody else, but it also makes you feel good in the meantime doing something nice for somebody else. Which kind of takes me to my next point, which is helping others. So getting together, especially with things that you guys feel really passionate or feel really strongly about as far as supporting, organizing a team of individuals, with your fellow peers to support an important cause. Like our local fire, we just had our Creekside fire. And so that's obviously been going on for a few months now and has really devastated and had a significant impact on part of our community. Clothing drives, we're getting ready to go into the holiday season. So there's gonna be different families that are in need and different areas, of need that you can support. So getting together, rallying up, and figuring out how you can support your local community. Something that I just recently learned about is Netflix parties. So this sounds pretty fun. I know my son has brought this to my attention. So through Chrome extension, you guys can connect on Netflix where you guys can watch the same movies, and there can be multiple people that participate in this, and then you can chat together, talk about the movies. So if you've had like an overwhelming desire to watch all the Marvel films like my family has recently, then you guys can do so, and you can chat about it, as you're going through the process of watching the series. And then last but never least, stay healthy, you guys. This is something that we kind of talk about through each one of our wellness videos. This is really what drives, you know, our desire to have these videos, is just making sure that we're staying healthy. It's important for your brain, you know, for your dopamine and your serotonin levels, to make sure that you're engaging in exercising, you know, that you're eating well, that you're maintaining routines, because in doing so, all of these things to help you better manage your stress. And when you feel like your stress levels are manageable, then that's when you're more likely to stay connected, and that's when you're more likely to reach out and make sure that you continue to form those connections that you already have established. Okay, so that was today's presentation. If you guys have any thoughts or ideas about different topics that you want us to discuss, reach out, let us know. Any of the three of us, we're all welcome, you know, to feedback, you know, to any additional ideas. We want this to be for you. And as always, we're here. We love you. You're important. If there's ever anything that you need, you are not alone. So, you know, email us, call us, ask to Zoom, whatever. We're all more than happy. Reach out. We love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next month.
Bye.